When we think of a desert or arid land, we don't usually envision a tropical island like Puerto Rico. Now, the island doesn't have a desert in the traditional sense of vast sandy expanses. However, it does have areas classified as dry forests, which are sometimes referred to as deserts due to their arid conditions and unique ecosystems. The Bosque Seco de Guanica, or the dry forest of Guanica, is an example of such a place in Puerto Rico. It is considered the best preserved subtropical dry forest and the best example of a dry forest in the Caribbean for a reason. Part of that reason is the ability of plants and animals to survive in the forest despite very little water. Extending over 9,000 acres in the southwestern part of the island, the Bosque Seco de Guanica is a living laboratory, offering insights into the complex interactions between plants, animals, and their environment. By studying this ecosystem, we can better understand how to conserve and protect it for future generations. Despite being dry, the forest hosts a remarkably diverse range of plant and animal species. It's home to over 600 plant species, including many endemic and endangered ones, as well as various bird species, reptiles, and mammals. Various species of cacti thrive in the dry conditions of Guanica, including the prickly pear cactus. It hosts a variety of trees such as the gumbo limbo, caper, and sea grape. The forest is also home to several plant species that are found nowhere else in the world, making it a significant area for conservation efforts. When it comes to animals, over 60 species of birds have been recorded in the forest, including the Puerto Rican woodpecker and the yellow-shouldered blackbird. Various species of lizards, including the Puerto Rican crested anole, inhabit the forest. Additionally, several frog species can be found, including the coqui. Aside from that, Guanica is home to a diverse array of insects and other invertebrates, many of which are endemic to the island. And while mammal sightings are less common due to the dense vegetation, species such as bats, mongooses, and various rodents inhabit the forests. In terms of surviving, the plants and animals in the Guanica State Forest have adapted to the unique environmental conditions of the dry forest ecosystem in several ways. One of the most significant adaptations of plants and Guanica is their ability to survive prolonged periods of drought. Many species have developed mechanisms to minimize water loss through features such as thick, waxy coatings on leaves, reduced leaf size, and deep root systems to access groundwater. Some plants like cacti and succulents have specialized tissues for storing water, allowing them to survive in arid conditions. Some species in Guanica have adapted to the irregular rainfall patterns by flowering and leafing out during the rainy season when water is more abundant, then going dormant during dry periods to conserve energy and water. Fire is also a natural part of the dry forest ecosystem, and many plants in Guanica have adaptations such as thick bark, fire-resistant seeds, or the ability to resprout quickly after a fire to survive and even benefit from wildfires. Animals that have to live there have also adapted. Many animals in Guanica, particularly mammals and reptiles, are nocturnal, which helps them avoid the heat of the day and conserve water. Animals in Guanica have also evolved various strategies to conserve water, such as specialized kidney functions to minimize water loss, seeking out water sources during dry periods, or obtaining water from their food. And for those that can't survive, such as many birds, they just move to another part of the island when it suits them. The dry forest of Guanica has been protected as a forest reserve since 1919. In 1981, the United Nations recognized the ecological value of the forest when it was designated a biosphere reserve, the second in Puerto Rico after El Yunque National Forest. The forest was given further protections as a nature reserve on October 16, 1985 by the Puerto Rico Planning Board. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. Help us to spread this video by sharing. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more videos.